Hello, Mr. Alien. My name is Mark Schaefer, and I hear you're interested in learning about this concept of social class that us Earthlings have. Well, Mr. Alien, here's my view of social class. Social classes are arrangements of groups within our society. We like to use a term called social stratifications, which today comprises of upper class, middle class, and lower class. Here's a little bit about each. Upper class consists of what our population would consider the most powerful. Powerful in terms of their occupation, which in turn could grant them a life of luxury or prestige. People who are considered upper class may have worked hard for these successes, and thus placement of themselves within our society. Or they may have been the receiver of a great inheritance. This could not only include money or monetary things, but also land or property. For a long time on Earth, wealth was largely due to the amount of land one owned, and aspects of this still hold true today. Where does the upper class get its power from, you might ask? Well, from the other classes, middle and lower. For instance, the middle and lower classes entrust individuals within the upper class, and this is a prime example of how our people come to be in our government. We allow them. Middle class is where I consider my existence. I do not make the most money or have the most expensive things, however I live comfortably. I have a convenient mode of transportation and many modes of transportation that are convenient, a quality education, and the ability to move about society freely, and perhaps even work hard and make my way up to the upper class. Most notably, I am different from the upper class in that I do not have an enormous house or 13 expensive cars. Rather, I have a comfortable home, just big enough for my family, and only one car, maybe two. My education level. Since I have gone to an institution of education that we like to call college, I have the ability and a good chance to move up in social class. I have two parents who have worked hard to allow me to live well and have a good education. Their work ethics have taught me how to respect the money I earn, and I earn enough to sometimes even buy myself some cool shoes or clothes, or perhaps even go on a vacation or do some fun activities. The ability I have, or agency, to live like I do and how comfortably I do is what places me in the middle class group. Lower class are those considered the least influential and powerful within our society. These individuals may not have a job and need significant support from the rest of society to ultimately survive. Lower class people do not have the life chances as do other classes have. This is to say that perhaps they do not have the ability to go to college, or to obtain a substantial job, or to have children even. Lower class has the ability to move up in society as well, but the odds are against them. It can be done though. As I told you before, Mr. Alien, I am in the middle class. I became aware of my placement within this group as a young person growing up, with different people around me. These people didn't look different from me, no, they lived different from me. Some of my friends had big, nice places to live with lots of candy and food to eat whenever we wanted. And we wanted sometimes to go to water parks. We did that. We did fun activities all the time while I would play at their houses. This is not an alien. This is, I don't know what it is. A dog? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, we did fun things at their houses. And you know what? We noticed that some people were allowed to do these things quite often. We like to spend our time playing at houses that were fun. And fun almost always meant that we could do activities that cost money. Because of this monetary separation that I soon became aware of, this is how I came to understand this idea of social class. My class contains hard-working people, the middle class. People that work hard to have what they have in life. The upper class has a much more luxurious lifestyle, and these people are more likely to own more things and have a more specialized education in comparison to myself, and thus, more power in society. The lower class people are the less fortunate individuals in society that may not have the chances of those in other classes and have a more difficult time climbing our social ladder. The inequality that exists in our society, some would say, is necessary for motivation, both of those that have little and for those that have much, to continue to work hard to maintain what you have or to gain more than what you have. Well, Mr. Alien, thanks for listening. Hopefully this answers your question of what social class is.